Hello everyone, hey y'all, hello, how y'all doing? MG today. Alright, so since Valpurgis Not is coming this week, and I'm gonna pull a bunch probably, and I kinda want to, I hope to get new ideas, more than the two Valpurgis Not. I'm keeping complicated or more like newer or more fun comps for next times, and I'm just gonna play syncing this time, all syncing. I was hesitating, I was like, oh, should I play Trimmer? But I don't want to play Trimmer. And I was like, the gifts for syncing did change. So both Black Sheet and Impending Wave, I think it is. Like the waves. Which one is it? Can I find it? Yeah, this one. Impending Wave, yes. Good job. So I wanted to try that. So we're gonna go with sync. Even if I know we have the Knight coming this week, which is syncing as well. But we'll see. Like we'll see later. I have a lot of stuff to play with. The new IDs are coming up. But I'll talk about this after I started. 52 for all is fine, should be enough. Let's start already. Yeah, not have weekly bonuses because I already did the runs last time. It's not gonna be a long stream. I'm gonna do a run, talk a bit. And depending on how the discussion goes, I'll end. Usually I try to do 2 hours, maybe I'll end a bit early. Okay, so what do I take here? I guess I'll just take this, and I still need some to see the new packs as well. And I'll use Starlight, it's fine. It's more convenient that way. And Grinder is still good. I still have this. I need to change and I forget every time. I mean, sure, I can get the Unloving here. If I get... Oh, yeah, because... Wait. Automated Factory. Because now I can make sure to get the packs I want. Hold on. Can I get this one for floor 2 or can't I? I don't remember. Which one is only for floor 2? I think it's Baba Yaga. Let me check. Theme packs, please. Floor themes, I'll take it. Automated Factory, Art Floor 1 and 2, and Unloving 1 and 2. Okay, I can get both. I can get both on both. Okay, so might as well take the Unloving now. Can also get some nice stuff. It's so nice. It's so nice we can actually search for the theme packs we want now. Which means I also didn't need the additional refreshes, I guess. Ah, but well. Sure, I'll take the 2 nodes, why not? Those are stars, yes, they are stars. Give me one. Nice. Right, nice start. This, and for the order, it should be, I need 7 of them. Well, that should be first. You have Trimmer, you should be second. And then whatever. So 7, you're in the back because it's annoying, and I don't care about you 3. Alright, we're good. Hey, Freeze, how you doing? Alright, first turn, whatever. Alright, we're good. What's going on? Syncing, base syncing for this run. Like as I said, I'm gonna try newer, more fun comps after I get the new IDs. I say new IDs, but also, again, I hope to get some of Season 2 I didn't get yet, so pretty much everything. I'm excited for the 2 new IDs. Diego, way less. I'll be honest. Diego, unfortunately, animation is sick, but I really don't like the fact that it's made for the ID. Like sure, outside the ID you can probably use it, but it's come on. The passive irks me a lot. The passive says literally, let me get it. The passive literally says, if this unit is lobotomigo in the name of love and hate, Don Quixote, gain additional skills for use. What do you mean? What do you mean? You mean if I have a specific ID, I get one more skills free? What? It's so... I hate this design. I really don't like this design. It's like, oh, you pulled everything for it? Like, you spend everything? Oh, good. Here's your button. It feels like the kind of stuff that whales would like, you know. It's... Sure, you don't need to be a whale to get it. That's very nice. But the whole thing kind of irks me. It more feels like the ego is incomplete if you don't use the ID, which always feels bad in my opinion. You have so many buffs if you use the ego. But if you don't use the ego, it's still a charged ego, so like it's acceptable, I guess. I'm not playing Sun Shower, I don't need Rise, do I? It's still good with Wind. I want this. I would love Cantabile as well, but it's gonna be hard. Fine, first boss. So the ego kinda irks me a bit the way it's done. Some new level 1 IDs to use for Will you? Will you keep them level 1? Like, don't you want to play them? I want to play them. I want to play them. Like, knowing they are... I should have gone there. Knowing they are minus coins, I love it. I was waiting for minus coin IDs for a while, and now we have minus coin IDs, kinda. The one thing that's... Like, it's minus coin IDs that are there, that have their SP almost fixed at minus 40 or something like this. So you don't have the risk of corrosion, you can just use your skill. It kinda feels dumbed down, which is the one part I'm kinda about, but like, I won't be too much of a downer on this. I'm still glad. I'm still glad. And sure, they're not only minus coins, but for example, I think Rodia, you want to use minus coins mostly, because you don't have sinking count on the positive ones. So it's really awkward. Rodia looks a lot stronger than Dawn right now. She looks mostly way longer as in text-wise. Like, oh my gosh. Took me like half an hour to understand everything in both kits, to be fair. But yeah, she's way more complicated. Like, Rodia is way more complicated. Dawn is way more simple, and she's charge only. She don't have to care for synergies, sinking count or whatever. She inflicts rupture and sinking, but it's flavor. It's just flavor. Nobody is gonna use it for dice. Or rather, nobody is gonna optimize with it. Let's say optimize with it. Sure, you can MD with it. Like, you can MD with everything. Hey, don't hear from Limbus company. Are we dissolving yet? How you doing? I have a risk of corroding when using negative SP skills to handle the... Yeah, that's the one thing that kind of bothers me. But at the same time, they have to make something, because making minus coins IDs who don't have a way to be kind of consistent would be just plainly worse than anything else we have right now. And it's a Valpurgis ID. Like, they won't afford it being hard to use, I want to say. Second Lucinia, so you're watching YouTube stream. Good luck. The fight is not easy, to be fair. Just be careful, because on floor 5 I might go for... Well, I don't know what I go for. I might go for a spoilery pack. I don't know. If I go for the Bloodfiend one, there's no problem, I guess. If there's a new Bloodfiend one, what I need to do. I don't know what the boss is. Or it might be the trigger though. Now, there's a bit of time. Should be fine. Easier than long bake? I wouldn't say so. I'd say it's just that long bake needs you to read, understand the mechanic, while Dulcina just needs you to not die to her finale, which is a pain. Like, you can't really control the fact that you're gonna take half of your health and you're gonna be bleeding out. You need... To be fair, if you have a full 12 Sinners team, it's okay. But if you don't have only 6 or 7 and you have a death, it's kinda gruesome. You kind of have a pain. The best thing you can do is rush her. Like, to make sure she dies really quickly. Or she doesn't have time to benefit from it. But the best thing I can advise is just killing her minions. Like, slow down damage on her. And kill her minions and then rush her down. That's the only thing I can advise. If you don't have, like, a Bloodfiend team. Or a full Rupture team to speed it up. 5 Sinan support, yep, that's a risk. Unfortunately, you might have to farm a bit. I'm not even checking for Baba Yaga. Being able to use is fun. Yeah, it depends on who, unfortunately. For the both of us, it's kinda true. I'm not sure if it's the case for most people, because you know what is fun? Also, doing big damage and winning. Those are also pretty fun, and I think a lot of people want to benefit from it without having to read a full kit, understand every intricacies, and playing all the mechanics. I think they've learned from N-Corp, like Enclair, and... Well, Enclair was pretty easy while not being immune to corrosion. But I guess when N-Corp released, Enclair released, there weren't big-ass egos to wreck your ass behind it, you know? Man, that means... Can you solo? Can you even solo then with them? Because you're gonna be stuck at 40 SP. Minus 40 SP. Can you corrode? I'm not even sure you can corrode. Well, okay, what can I do? I'll take it. But still, I'm happy to get more minus coin ideas. More stuff to play with. The whole thing is pretty simple to understand though. Like, Dawn is a classic new charge. So, consume with 1 and 2, gain with skill 3, blast everything. Big AoE on skill 3. And... Rodia, I wasn't expecting Rodia to be charged as well, but why not? Rodia is basically... Use skill 1, like use defense, like other ratios, use defense turn 1 to get into minus SP, and then blast everything. I mean, it's pretty simple. Just get sinking count and all. I kinda like Tears Sharpen, and I kinda don't like it. The thing I don't like is, it's another idea where you just use defense skill turn 1, and it's... You have only that right now. And 1 turn for Baba Yaga. Almost died. Remembering, Dongbek evades gives 1 flowering bud whenever she lands evade. What if you bring up... I'm not sure I get it. I understand why. Why you're asking, what you're asking right there. What the interaction? I need to check Dongbek. It's been a while. If you give me a few minutes, I can do it. Just here. +4. I already have this. Tier 2 then. What do I need here? Oh yeah, I need the other one. Not this one. Not here. Not here. Okay, let's search. I need this. I need this little thing. I think it is. Wait. Can I check my ego gifts? Yes. Can I check the recipes? Not yet. So let me check my recipes elsewhere. Am I not drunk? Yes, it's the MD6H shoes that I need. Yes. Yes, indeed. That's so convenient. I love it. I go there. You're no special. Roja. If Roja doesn't get an ego from this, I'm gonna be sad. Yeah, sure, I go elite. Alright, so now what? Ego because you still lose SP from using egos? Oh, okay, fine then. Roja's charge is kinda secondary. What do you... Wait. Hold on. I don't think I agree with this. Well, we don't have the full kit, so it's hard to say. We don't know the... Okay, sure. We don't know how much he benefits from the deep tier stuff. Like, it seems to be quite a bit. Or maybe not. Wait, hold on. Let me check. No, I guess it doesn't. It didn't influence coin power. Outside of skills 3. So I guess it's probably the same way as Repro Shoe. Like you build up the wolf thing, you get some bonuses, and then you consume it with skill 3. Boom. Yeah, it's probably that. Also, reusing coin on the skills 3 is gonna be interesting. So I guess you could say it's secondary, but is sinking even more valuable? Like, yeah, share coin power from sinking, sure, but like that's like any basic sinking idea, isn't it? Well, I mean, she's more sinking than charge then. Yeah, sure, okay, fair. Like she doesn't have sinking locked behind charge, so it's fine. She's gonna be more sinking count though. She has quite a bit of coins. So I hope the passive gives a bit. Probably one, so not enough. So I hope the skills give enough. Alright, so Dombek was saying. What if enemies? Yeah. Sure. Kento 4, there it is. Wait, where can I, wait, where is it? Okay, don't bake. So what was the thing? One throwing button when she lands there, evade. So evade. You pick one blooming, so I guess that's what you're saying. Become fully bloomed. Less than 5 count, lose SP, reduce gamma. Yeah, I don't see what you mean. Yeah, I'm not sure what the problem with Apono is, Cliff. Like, he can get staggered and all. Oh, but I can't see what fully bloomed does. Oh, never mind. Cannot act. Yeah, I still don't understand how it's a problem. Win the battle. Yeah, sure, we're sinking. Maybe I'm gonna focus on the count a bit. Hold on. But yeah, Roja seems way more complicated than Down. Down is basic charge. She has a lot of words, but they mostly say the same thing. What do we do? The shell? I need to clash with this. More than I need to clash with this. Never mind. There. Yeah, it's pretty good. New pack does have charge gift, so we'll have to choose between Noon of Violet or the new pack for sinking charge. Which pack? The one for Vapogus? Or like the one we had, because we have an axe. Oh yeah, but it's Rupture, never mind, I forgot. I said nothing. Oh, can we see it? I don't remember. Can we see the gifts on the notice? Where is it? No, that's not the right one. Where is the pack? How do you see they're sinking on the pack? How do you know? I see a new charge gift, that's all I see. Like in the choices of like the reward of the pack. Floor 3. Wait, it's a floor 3 though. Oh. Do I kill it? Just in case. You think we're going to see it because what they existed in. Yeah, I mean, it's a fair assumption, I guess. But like we don't know the potential of the gift as well. We don't know if it's gonna be good. Yeah, it should, I guess. It depends, because if it's charge sinking specifically, like you could use it. You could play with there. You could play both reindeers, so you have 3 charge sinkings. So you get quite a bit of benefit from them. Unfortunately, we're missing another one. Technically, if you play done with it, you have 4 charge sinking and you can go for 5-5. Wait, hold on. No, you can go with 5-5 for the fusion gifts. But for both charge and sinking. Because I think done should count. It depends if it counts our minus skills or not. I guess it should. It should count our minus skills. Same for Rupture. For done. Rupture don't have that much. What do we have charge Rupture already? Well, we have quite a bit of the blue corp, it's fine. Including our other ID. They really let anyone be charged these days. I don't know, we don't have many charge. Like Eurobeat, it's just there are many resources that are used at charge. But for those two, yeah, I guess the thing is for okay, the thing is they want a keyword. Like they are hell bent on putting a keyword on every ID. And for Queen of Hatred, it makes sense because she can't really have another keyword due to the randomness in her base kit. Like from Love Corp and Arena. Love Corp mostly. So making her charge kinda makes sense. Furnace of Despair, I wasn't expecting it though, really. I hoped it wouldn't be necessarily sinking, but it was, well, whatever. Charge, I wasn't really expecting. Start thinking Rupture, it's actually the fusion gift for all 3. Wait, hold on. Because you have 3 charge, you have 4 charge sinking. I think you can't. Like you don't have enough charge. Or am I missing someone? What would be the last 3? Because you can only have 4 Rupture with those. Rojan doesn't have Rupture. And Reindeers don't have Rupture either, so you can't, can you? Unless you mean with sacrifices, but like that's another... That's something else. That's cheating. Oh, I buy everything. Oh, there, I needed this. I almost forgot. Thinking. I can do this already. Horse footprint. Horse print for there. Or no, frost footprint. Let's not talk about horse. Either why not? I can do this, this, and this. Want to decay? Sure, why not? I'll keep it for now. Rabbitis has rupture charge, yes. Centauris has sinking rupture, yes. But I say if you have Rhodian, if you have both, like if you have Rhodian, so Knight Rhodian, and both reindeers, you already have 3 IDs who don't have rupture, and you only have 4 slots left, so you can't have 5 IDs with rupture then. Like you will need one more ID with both rupture and charge. I mean rupture, charge, and sinking. I think. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. Unless... Oh, never mind. Hold on. Because you have, if you have both... Okay, if you have both... Okay, let's say you remove one of the reindeers. Oh, you can. No, wait. No, you're still missing one. Because you have 2 rupture sinking. You need 3 rupture sinking. Sunshao is 1. Dawn is 1. And you need another one, because otherwise you can't... You will need 8 slots. Why am I calculating this? Whatever. Onglu is rupture sinking. So yes, you can. Okay, you can, yes. If you bring base Onglu. SCB Onglu. Unless I'm missing another one. Was there another one that was both... It was both charge and sinking. Did I say charge and sinking? Rupture and sinking. Oh my lord. Like you can bring... let me check still the IDs. Ring Sang doesn't count, obviously. I can hardly see any. I guess you would need, yeah, you need base on glue. So you can take base on glue. Hold on. Base on glue, Sun Shower is Cliff, Magical Girl Dawn, and then Magical Girl Rhodia, one of the reindeer, WE Sang, and another W Cop with Rupture, like W Otis, and you have 5 of each, indeed. Yeah, that works. Okay, we're good. So I guess I'll do it at some point. LCB ongoing choice, yeah, okay. That's thinking charge and that's thinking rupture. Yeah, we agreed, okay. Yeah, I found out. Okay, we're good. Rupture, tremor, charge. Do we have what does the rupture tremor except sloshing and rose spawner Greg? I'm missing one. Hyper spawner Greg. For both rupture and tremor. Sloshing-ish, and with the third one? SCCB-ish. Oh, you can't have both. SCCB ratio then. Yeah, okay, we're good. Nice. Maybe I'll try those same then at some point. I guess I will do the sinking charge rupture at some point at least. With magical girl, it seems fun. In D4 they put the requirements at 6 IDs instead of 5. Because we're abusing this. Alright, I can get this again if I want to. Yeah, for the additional gifts, sure. Get the crumbs. What do we want here? Whatever, I guess. Now we are in the whatever part, I guess. Like I could go for what's thinking do we have here? Right, noon. I'm not gonna search for it. I don't wanna go there. Ah, fine. I hope I don't get it again. Well, Kim is gonna enjoy the sinking as well, though. Ah, whatever. If I can get impending weight beforehand, we're good. Yeah, sure. Time machine. Fusion gift. Recently, and had great fun with is Kurkumo BL mix. Yeah, I think we talked about it at some point. It's kind of an obvious choice. Well, obvious, not in terms of synergy, but of mirror worlds. I have to do it manually if I want the clashes. I'll take neutral. I can activate fusion gift for both bleed and poise. Oh yeah, because before you only had... Yeah, okay, I see why. Interesting. You can do Kurikumu BL with both of them. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't fully consider everything you can do now with a change to 7 synergy. It allows way more possibilities for fusion gifts at the very least. But that's only for MD. Like, I'm more curious in the possibilities when... Damn. With the... with normal gameplay. Like, without gifts and all. It's funny because technically it's worse for Envy because you have to use another quad ID, I guess. Where with 6 you would be way better. I already have I have this. Take this for fusion.
지금까지 배워왔던 것들과 비교하면 쉬웠어.
But yeah, I'll see what we can do with the magical girls. I'll do charge thinking for sure. I'll do both magical girls with, I don't know. I try minus coins again, probably. So with Sun Shower and Claire, and then I'll find something. I'll find something to complete. Maybe it's too soon. I would like to make a world team, but it's a bit too soon maybe. Rag is gonna pop up though. What else? I kind of like the double mode for Rodia, to be fair. Like the tank mode if you're positive, if you're plus SP, and the damage mode on minus SP. I kind of like that you can kind of somewhat choose. The thing is, I'm waiting for the sanity conditions to see what they are like. Because if you gain sanity out of clashing, it's gonna be a bit painful. It's so weird that Piercing Sword gives you minus aggro. Unless you can get both protecting and piercing at the same time. Like it's nullifying the effect. I guess you can. I guess nothing says you can't. Yeah, I like the Blessing versus Despair state. Like Blessing being sinking potency, while Despair being sinking count. Like you have a lot of potential in a way. It's probably never gonna be really, like it's probably never gonna be mattering a lot. Like you probably want Despair 100% of the time. Like it could, like if you want to speed up, like if you have enough count and you want to speed up the process, you can try Blessing maybe. Instead of Despair, so go plus SP. Plus you don't have to use the defense skill. I like about the duality of it. It's less important in Dawn's kit in comparison. Like Dawn's kit is positive, do damage, negative, do damage as well. So like it's hard to find. Maybe do more damage, I don't know. Did she even discriminate on this PS3? No, she didn't. Luckily. It's a bit awkward. It feels like negative coin did the stronger version of Dawn. It's weird. I'm not sure what's making you choose one over the other. Like why would you go positive coin? Negative coins are just better for Dawn. That's the one thing I'm not sure about. What does passive say? I guess you don't have much of a choice because if you use skills 3, I think you go back to positive SP anyway. Yeah, Magical Arcana says turn end at X stack and with Y or ISP change SP to Y. So I don't know which SP, if it's positive or negative, but it's kind of feels like you have a mode that it's gonna put you into. Maybe negative mode is the stronger one you get after setting up. It feels weird though. How do you lose SP with you already? With skills, no? No, not with skills. Forget, how do you get Magical Arcana? No, with the passive. Yeah, I'm not sure how you're supposed to choose.
겁나라. 내게 바쳐주지.
I'm not sure you're supposed to go into minus mode as well.
기릴 테니.
Why do you lose SP? Is it supposed to be once you have 3 magical arcana? Is it how you get to negative mode actually? When you get all the magical arcana, so like 3 turns of passive? I guess that's how. That's passive. NV-Res passive. Maybe it's NV-Res, yeah. Yeah, that's what I would assume as well. For done, yeah, for done. And Nafuda will get ID. Nah, probably not. There were cameos, I think. I don't think you would ever hear from them ever again. Also, I didn't read what you were saying earlier. Basically, we shouldn't ever use be using the tank mode. I don't know. If it is more potency, it depends. Sync count, and there is another syncing Rodia ID, so this is so much more. Okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, again, it depends on how much you inflict as well. To be fair, I'm not gonna rule it out already. But I agree still. Okay, that was good. Can I fuse? Yeah, it's a bit awkward because it's not a super shop. Artistic sense. Okay, I need the fusion. Can I do the fusions now or not yet? I don't remember the fusion for syncing. It's been a while. Oh, I need this thing. I need the robe as well. I'm gonna try. Okay, I needed this. Good. Got one then. Cantabile and the overcoat. Oh yeah, that's how you get it. I can do. Can I do both? Yeah, I can do both, I think. Wait, do I have Sony Pass? Yes, I have Sony Pass. We're good. That's the impending wave. So you have the new reflux thing. Transfer the reflux. We flew. HP damage more. I count 10, 1 per turn for each enemy. Okay. Yes, gloom as well now. Luckily, thankfully. So we can do things together. Heal, SP, offense level, coin power. It's so long. SP. Singing count. Okay, fine. So the reflex thing. Singing potency equal to stacks, so it helps adding more stacks. Singing potency. Singing potency times stack. So up to 3 times singing potency gloom damage. Yeah. So it's closer to what Glimpse of Flames and the others are like, and Thrill are like. And you transfer it. Yeah, simple. Very simple. Maybe not. And for the other I need, yeah, I already have those as well. Okay. I don't remember what changed here. Black sheet music. Sync potency. Syncing count, yeah, I remember this. Deal sync potency, gloom damage. I don't remember this part. Oh, this is new, I'm pretty sure. That's a lot of damage increase. That's a lot of damage increase for syncing. Interesting. Okay, I finished with the shop. What were you saying? You only just get 3 arcanas. Oh yeah, you can go early technically.
고통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나.
You can use there you go early and then you're set, I guess. How do you lose SP? Oh yeah, but using the skills themselves. Oh yeah, you can go early. Oh, not you again.
이쪽으로.
정리하겠습니다.
But also has a great support passive in case you want to take advantage of that. Yeah, for the minus con IDs, I remember. I like seeing it. You can get final power and do more damage. That's lovely. I mean, it's great if you wanna sun shower solo again. That's been a while. But otherwise, like if you want a minus coin ID, you might use her. I don't know.
데려는 자가 있다면
Wait, that Gloom Rays. What did it last then? Oh, it just Sony passed that
찌그러져
yeah,
있고
got buffed to get the Gloom Rays. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Icos ID, since it didn't say it only affects base. Yes.
돌아가지. 정신 못 차릴 거야.
Oh, for egos, you mean? Interesting. It doesn't say here, we'll see on the kit if it says it, but you'd be right, I guess. I can solo buff some of... What do you then? Like, it doesn't benefit much.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
What, Sorakaja? Corrosion in general, you wanna say? Definitely not in Deacon's Trail. Well, I should be in support, so I she can't.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
That's damage. The reflow thing.
직접 열어드리죠.
Still Spanish blood, overclock. Oh, you're right. It's gonna be what? It's gonna be one final power. I guess that's better than nothing still. I'm gonna investigate, fine.
어두운 무지를 열어줬지.
Yeah, Tears of Spanish blood is one of those who have 4 coins. It's not one of the only ones. Lassos, maybe? Lassos are good contenders, I guess. Gluten in general, that's funny. Though the one thing is you need to be at low health, like no, low SP for this. Like you need to be at very low SP, so we lack IEDs to benefit from it still. Unless you spam the overclock, but I don't know. So cool in Wild Hunt ID, yeah. Wild is cool.
이 땅과 만인 손끝이라도 대려는 자가 있다면
I saw the positive corrosion. Oh shit, I thought there was one.
이거 하시죠.
Mirkalas and Mirkala. But they only have 2 coins, don't they? Both your Mirkalas. Yeah. Take Starlight. Oh, you have all the gifts I need. Prestige card, why not? I can go for Luna Memory, maybe. I don't know. Mobius? Nah. Sun Shower here. That's something. Sense.
와일드 헌트야.
No, yeah, I don't see much except Magic Bullet, maybe. Corrosion on 6. I don't know if you would want to use Magic Bullet Corrosion though. But like, what is good generation in the well, Pug is not banner. Dons should be Well, first of all, yeah, Freeze right. Both full stops are very good. But both new IDs, at least Don should be pretty good as a generalist, I think. Roger maybe less.
정신 못 차릴 거야.
불청객을
But Don should be able to fulfill our own conditions. Afterwards, like in terms of older Valpurgis not IDs,
즉시 퇴거하시죠.
coming ID was to pull. It's hard to tell yet. Should be probably Realize Ratio. Rep Ratio.
잠수 준비.
All done. I need to get the full list to be sure. So like in terms of 2-star, they cannot downgrade it, so whatever, like, so whatever them.
어두운
They
무지를
got Pearl Crab.
열어줬지.
Regret Force is still a good AoE blunt. But she's better for Tremor, but she's still good AoE blunt. For Salvation or stuff like that. But you wouldn't use them most of the time, I guess. Magic Bullet is not generalist.
열어드리죠.
Dawn Sinclair is okay. But there are better alternatives now. I got the slash AoE, but otherwise, yeah. Solemn Sang is good. Overall, I'd say.
불청객을 찌그러져
And a nice
있죠.
penitence ratio as well. Full stops are some of the best, probably. And for the two new ones, hard to tell yet. I'd say
목을 내놓고 있도록.
right now I think Rodion is not too much of a generalist. But I'll have to wait for the values.
불청객을 찌그러져 있죠.
Dawn might be quite good as a generalist because she's charge. Charge are good generalists in general. The later ones have been kinda wanting support, so not as much. So it will depend on the values, on how easy it will be. Donzika is not beginner friendly, yeah, you're right. I guess I wouldn't recommend it. Unless you wanna play Burn.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
얼얼하지? 정신 못 차릴 거야.
Just playing and got like 400 yellow crates. Should I redeem it? I mean, it'd be a good time because you can only redeem Valpurgis Not IDs during the Valpurgis Not. So yeah, if you get both full stops, you're probably good. I think. Like that's a great choice. Yeah, probably most people would tell you to get both full stops. It's Cliff and Longlu.
가져왔지 않은 것들을 모조리 치워버리.
퇴거하시죠.
If you wanna pull a bit though, you can. Maybe you get one of them. Even if you wanna try to get the new IDs or not. Depends also if you care about the Arknights collab coming at the end of the year or not. If you don't care, you might want to pull maybe. It's only because it makes you lose a lot of SP. I would pass.
진리를 열기 위해
So our team build is Twirling Burn, since God and Claire and some Salt. Ooh, some Salt is pretty good. Full Burn team or Generalist?
나아가주게.
It's hard to say. I mean, if you go Generalist, you can just get some good stuff. If you wanna go Burn though, you will need both Magic Bullet Otis, the ID and the Ego if you want, and you would prefer Dawn Claire to N Claire. But if you don't feel ready to dispense all of them, you can just go Generalist. I mean, both N Claire and Subsalt are very good Generalist as well. I mean, N Claire got 4 crabs, but he's still kinda good for this. Subsalt is insane. Yeah, like Chris said, it's better. Like, you can work with only the ID. I don't think you can work with only the Ego. But the ID is very slow if you don't have the Ego. if you have both, like, it's a very strong archetype. If you have them and you get some Lius or Fire Fist Gregor, but you can disband Fire Fist Gregor yet, so it's a bit awkward. If you could get some Lius or Fire Fist Gregor at some point though still, you could do burn pretty easily. But some very good, yeah, Fire Fist Gregor LC Faust are locked behind last season. Everything. So like it's costly. The burn archetype right now is costly. Almostly like it's locked behind Valpurgis. So if you don't take it now, you will have to wait until next Valpurgis. But it's the same for full stops to be fair. And full stops can fit pretty much any generalist team. So I would, personally I would say full stops, but like it depends on what you want. Like if you want to do burn, do burn, you know. It's not that easy though for some IDs. Like it basically suicide at 7 bullet. Yeah, you don't use the 7th bullet with the ego unless like you set up. You can set up a very insane damage. Like you do suicide with the 7th bullet with the ego in railway section 2 to gain time against the last boss. But like that's a setup. That's, did I need this? Or whatever. Like that's a setup. That's something pretty specific. You won't use it most of the time. You can just use skills 3 with the ID, get rid of the magic bullet, and then restart. I don't have any more to get, do I? I'm getting Sunshine afterwards. I can get this. Upgrade the artistic sense. That's a lot of that's a lot of damage. I get this as well. Good for last floor. Good rags. Why not? Did I see the 19th? How much? So I'm sorry, I didn't say it. How much? Told you already. No, not yet. I thought like, is it still with Talisman Sinclair? Like I would assume it's with Maost and Talisman Sinclair before nerf. Or is it new? Like is it with what we have right now? Post nerf? Wow. Okay, now I'm intrigued. Or maybe Lay Salt. Would Lay Salt be good somewhere? Wrath is okay in section 1. I don't think he would. Maybe not. I guess it's Mouse anyway. Mouse is just too good. Like what changed? What major change? I guess it's section 1 and 3 where you're getting most time. Like you can't really gain much on section 2. Section 2 was already pretty much figured out. I need to check it. I'll check it out later. Thanks. Okay, last floor. I didn't replace any skill. Miracle? Long battle? Yeah, sure, why not? Tears of the Tarnished Blood and Ishtun. Ishtun? Okay, now I'm intrigued. Like, I was expecting... I was expecting... Should I call her Ishtun, really? Kinda wanna say Jaish. I expected Jaish to kinda shine in Railway under the proper setups, but I didn't expect her to already take the spotlight like this. Tale of Tarnished Blood, it makes sense. I didn't think about it at first, but it makes sense. Is it with some setups? Like, do you use some setups revive with them? I think it's a bit too slow. Approach. I'll give you someone to kill. Kill Twink. You did your best. Nah. Oh. So like vanilla Tarnished Blood. I'll check it out. I'm curious now. Because 2023 or something was already pretty tight. And then because 4 coin is 2 and wing beat.
잘 됐네.
Oh. Yeah, wing beat makes sense. 4 coin is 2. I guess it helps on damage. Yes. Yes. Yes, I can see. What am I searching for? I'm searching for the win right now. I don't know. Yeah, upgrade everything, fine. Upgrade this. Could have gone for Climure, like with Nebulizer or something. Yeah, sure, we'll go for Nebulizer. Nah, I'm good. Oh, Luna Memory, I could have. Oh, it's too late anyway. Full stop is when you already got 4 spec ace.
단한일발 장전.
Like 4 spec, you mean Arcorp? Yeah, it's kind of different, I'd say.
겁날.
I mean, if you're getting full stop on glue, you want his cliff. Factually. You want both of them. I think it's either both or none. Not that they are bad individually, but together they are beasts. It's just so much more worth it when they are together.
정리하겠습니다.
Alright.
불결한가.
It's gonna be 1 hour something run. I guess most runs will be 1 hour anyway. Unless you go for Burn Rush. I don't know if you can do Burn Rush again. If you can keep doing Burn Rush. Do you know? Or at least how much, if it got worse. Before that, but anyways, because playing negative coin is fun. Don't like with magical girls. Magical girls themselves I don't care, but well, the damage. Oh yeah, it's the other one, sorry. Magical girls themselves I don't really care. It's just the whole sub-theme of arcanas and stuff that I love the lore around the arcanas and all. Like the 4 magical girls for the 4 minor arcanas, and then the other like the Hermit, the Fool. I love it so much. They could do. I said it twice at least, but they could do an entire game out of this subplot. I swear. They could do so much, and getting some lore out of them, I love it. Like seeing Queen of Hatred speak about the arcanas, it makes my lore brain just go haywire. go crazy. Cuckoo crazy. We're gonna bench for the new ID Dawn and Rodion. On which team? Like it depends on which team you mean. On for charge? Okay, for sinking. Like here for sinking it'd be, I guess, maybe on glue. Or Faust, depends. I don't necessarily need 2 of them. Could be Wayland if you want more sinking count, like outside MD. That's a discussion though. For charge, anyone. I'll check afterwards for charge. I'm curious too. Is Rupture / Bleed better than Burn, since Burn do damage? Not affected in normal MD. Yeah, technically, Bleed and Rupture are the most archetype. I'm the most supported archetypes for the past 2 seasons. I've been the most supported archetype for the past 2 seasons. And at least this season is this one. So yeah, they are stronger. The Burn is still very strong anyway. Like you can do some very good stuff with Burn anyway if you want to. Fine. But yeah, Rupture Bleed is just stronger, but it's mostly the ideas being stronger than anything else. Like Bleed has Blood Fiends, especially Manager Dawn, which carries everything, and Rupture has all Aishos who are busted. At least the Maos are busted. And we would probably have Onglu's highlight ID that's gonna be probably busted as well. For Rupture.
기대받지 않은 것들을 모조리 치워버리.
Yeah, I need to remember the charge team. What is the charge team right now? The charge team right now are multi-cracks. W done. Well, W done is gonna get replaced by this, so whatever. I don't know if you play Roger in a charge team. If you do, you don't play Dawn in a sinking team, that's for sure. If you do, like you have a Ryoshu, you have a Dawn, you have both multi-cracks. I think you still play both multi-cracks, they're good. You have W Otis, key. Yeah, we have 2 slots then. Rodia if you wanna play her, and then the last one would be Onglu is okay, Arcop Onglu is okay. More excited for killing Timer Run
직접 밝혀주마.
and the seasonal guy that is Valve today. I don't know how excited I am for Onglu's ID. I'm kinda scared because I don't see too much what they can do. I don't know. I'm intrigued, but I'm not excited. For TKT, it depends on the IDs, seriously. If you have another T-Corp ID, I don't care too much. Kanaboya Mimir. But if we have something like a Time Reaper ID, okay, now I'm no real shit. Any info on season 7? It's a bit soon for this. The only thing we know is it's probably gonna be like right now. It's supposed to be at the end of the year, like around December. That's all that has been said, but it could be delayed, like Vapugus. So we don't know yet. But it's supposed right now to it's supposed right now to be at the end of the year. That's all we know, and it's gonna be a rush control. That's all we know. Still double done in MDs because the gift interaction are much more favorable. With the new ones, with the charge potency, does she have? No, wait, does she have? No. Yeah. Rodia has fixed potency, she doesn't, so I think she's better. Plus you have AoE.
겁날 내게 바쳐주지.
That means more of a toss-up. I don't know. I think he's just gonna power creep the shit out of W done.
계속해봐라.
Maybe I'm wrong though.
이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
I didn't choose the counter once. With this cliff, we're gonna correct this very soon. Let's go. I think 5 point makes a lot of difference with the coin power. Okay, sure. But that means one skill. Depends on skill 1, but I guess skill 1 doesn't matter too much. You have skill replacement anyway. Heh. Yeah. Well, the post-up is can redeem one of them. It depends what you want. Full stop East is way. So first of all, if you want full stop East, you would want Onglu, preferably, as well. And hold on. There we go. And if you want burst, if you want quick burst of damage at the start of the fight, you want like very high burst of damage at the start of the fight. You would want full stop. I guess it's easier to use as well. While Wild Hunt requires way more setup and is harder to use, but as late game, late fight, way higher payoff. What is this? Why are you struggling? That's a lie. I've ragged. Mostly you can spam because of T5 being a thing and oh yes. I guess you're right then. I still wait to see the value though. The sack! Okay, 9 coffins. Good enough.
딴건 많이. 손끝이라도
어두란.
되는 자가 있다면
Oh, Dula. So it's hard to tell with between Wild Hunt and Full Stop which one you want. It's more like they are very strong in their own ways, like very, very, very strong in their own ways. So it depends really on what you want. Just know that Full Stop is still restricted to Valpurgis. Well, Wild Hunt is not restricted anymore. For now, at least.
한자루는 죽어 떠난 자에 대한 축.
Also, Wild Hunt prefer sinking, but it's not required.
목숨에 묶여 살아갈 자에
When Full Stops can work anyway, anywhere.
장미는 이상으로
Right.
끝났소.
70 Starlight, even while spending quite a bit. I love it. I love benefits. I love making benefits. Okay, I'm not gonna relaunch a run. Like I don't have achievements to fulfill right now, so I might as well
낮과 밤을
not. Okay, a few crates. So my Valpurg is found already. Here. Here. Well, I don't need this. What do we have? 2 guaranteed, 150 pulls here as well. Like I'm ready for Valpurgis. I am ready. I would love to not go into Yisang once more. But if we have to. Okay, I have all the egos, so I don't have to worry about this part. So yeah. So I'll do pulls on Friday. Same hours today. I'll do pulls and missions. Then I'll do the guides. I'll try to do guide during the weekend for Valpurgis for the missions. Unless the missions are too easy. I guess if the missions are way too simple, I wouldn't do it. I kind of want to do it still. And then I'll do shorts on Thursday and Friday. The shorts are gonna be long. The shorts are gonna be so long. Well done is okay, I guess. Rodin is gonna be so long. One more thing in the Dawn's favor is having an evade because that is such a luxury benefit nowadays. I guess it is. Especially with unbreakable coins. What does she have? Doesn't she have Clashable Guard at least? This one? Yeah, Clashable Guard, so it's not horrendous. Hey Animus, how you doing? Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, one thing. I'm waiting for one thing. Let's see something. Go to all IDs and filter by recent from all Destiny West. Okay, hold on. All IDs. Filter. Recent. From all Destiny West. How do you Oh, there we go. Like this. It seems to be like this. What do you wanna see? Everything seems correct. In what order have to obtain all the IDs? I don't remember everything, but most of this seems correct. Since it does show that. Well, it depends what you wanna check in particular. You can see here. I got most of the stuff early on, like on time. Like on release. This was the first banner, I think. Photo had scenes before. Don't worry, I understand it. It's okay. Sometimes we sometimes we forget. Sometimes we forget word. Ah, yes, season 2 here. I don't remember what it being so long ago now. Or is that so recent compared to the others? Those. Then I got the first idea of season 2 directly. And it followed. I got all of season 1 before the end of season 1, I think. Then I got most of the stuff on time because there weren't the seasonal dispensers thing, and I was dispensing most of the time early, I think. Alpurgis. That's season 3. I got Twinhook afterwards, yeah. There isn't anything very surprising, at least. Like, there shouldn't be, considering I've been still doing the thing. For this one, it's gonna be more surprising for this season, I guess. More random. Because I'm not dispensing anymore. The season 4 is about the same. Season 5. Season 5 I started by taking most of the stuff at the start. I waited afterwards for those. If I and the others. And now we left here. I was thinking guild buff. It was hard. Like I thought I would see more of the damage. But I guess it's pretty okay. It does some good stuff. You roll pretty high, you can do some pretty high damage. Reflux is okay. They don't do that much compared to you must do more damage out of damage multipliers than with reflux itself. That's interesting. I got Malarish pretty late. Where is it? I'm pretty sure I got it on release though. Where is it? No, it's just she's here. Like it doesn't appear with the one selected already. But I got it at the same time as Sinclair. You was wondering where it went, but yeah. I think I got all of them pretty much on the read as well. Can I hold on. If I can check if I do only base sinners. It would be easier to see. Not funny because we were talking about Sinking Rapture, and I already have my own glue up to 4 with level 50. Same for this. I was using it for Rupture. Oh yeah, that's when I was doing Limbus Company only. So now it should be more representative. So we done it here. The scrolling is so weird. What the heck? It only works when you're on the bar. Oh, okay, no, we're good. So we're just doing something weird. don't remember where else I had. It's mostly season 4 afterwards. Like here. Here, season 4. Yeti. Wild Hunt. Swim Lament. We replace Mid-Dawn with Queen of Egypt Dawn in the team. No, I wouldn't. Mid-Dawn is a huge source of damage with their counter anyway, so I wouldn't. Probably make a second NV team, one charge focused and one bleed focused. You can probably do this though. I mean, charge is already NV focused anyway, so when you're doing charge, you're already kind of doing NV, so that's not too much of an issue. The bleed focused or the middle focused. What are... She's mostly Gloom, Roja, isn't she? Yes, defense skill is Gloom, so you can't really use her, even with a skill 2. Oh yeah, Dawn has a lot of envy. I forgot. I didn't tilt about this. The thing is, you don't have many envy. Like, you don't have many envy bonuses out of doing this, and you get many envy. Like, if you wanna do a middle team, you bring middle Dawn. I think. Like, you have to right now. Later, we'll discuss about this. But yeah, it's unfortunate it's on an ID we already have a slot for. Ah, unfortunate. Probably be way more interesting to see a new player journey. Yeah, for the sorting, like to see which ID they got in which order. Yeah, it would be interesting. Like, since I'm day one, it's pretty clear. It's pretty simple. You're breeding princess for bleed envy anyhow. For blade itself, yes, but for envy in general, like, you know, if you wanna put like you can use, if you want more envy than bleed in itself, you can still use, where is it? Where's my envy tip? There. You can still use the HE because of skill 2 plus X nails. Well, skill 2 mostly. With this card, you get it more often. So I still prefer her. Because bleed, you wanna play envy bleed, so with middle and bleed only in MD, where you can actually use the bleed. But outside MD, bleed is in, those three don't do bleed. Like, it's a lie. This thing shouldn't exist. This, it still pisses me off to this day. Nah. I mean, it's still good even without it. I want a Ricardo ID so bad now. I really want the rest of the middle team. I love playing Envy. Envy has been such a blast to play in the last Kanto, especially against Lei Feng. Like 833 has been such a blast to go through. I don't know if I would have managed it without the nerf though. Like, I still took insanely high damage with the final attack, but the ones before, I don't know if I would have taken more. The chat leaderboard thing, someone turned it off for setting. I didn't touch anything. I don't even know what, like the whole chat leaderboard thing I just discovered. I don't even know what it is. It has been there for 3 streams and I'm like, what the heck is this? I tried the team codes functions. What the? Oh yeah, the team codes. No, not yet. Does it work properly? I was thinking, do I post team code or something? I was thinking about it. How does it work if you don't have the IDs though? Like if you don't have the IDs or it goes, how do you do? Like it doesn't put anything instead? Like it puts blank instead or base ID something. Doesn't change. Does nothing for that slot. Yeah, makes sense. Like if I check with Rupture and the H shows. Yeah, a bit Dulcinea, nice. Getting close to the third part. Submersal did 800 damage. Wow. In one attack. Yeah, that's Laser, alright. This thing, his skill tree is so, like, it's so animated. I think it is right now the highest kill 3 damage in single target in the game. I think that's what I calculated. Let me check the... Or rather, it has the highest damage potential. Let me recheck my Google Doc, Google Sheet. Oh, it isn't. I thought it was. Oh no, it's because of the AoE, my bad. I forgot it was AoE. No, it's not at all. It's like 5. Before him, there's Manager Dawn, obviously. Like I mixed up with the AoE thing. It's 6 actually. Behind Manager Dawn, Wildland is Cliff, Full Stop is Cliff, Firefist Gregor, and AA Show Faust. For AoE, I think it's top 3 though. It's second AoE wise. Like with AoE, it's second. Only on top is Adder Blossom Faust with her nuke. But it's on 5 target. So most of that the highest 3 targets AoE in the game, I wanna say, because even he goes for 3 targets, you don't do as much. Malphos will deal more damage. Malphos doesn't deal more damage with her skills. No, she deals more, slightly more than Lay Salt, without regret at least. But it's mostly that Malphos can just spam her skill tree. That's what makes her broken anyway. It's the number of skill tree, not the damage from the skill tree itself. If we disregard all the effect, the probably better ones. Depends. Felbet might be better. Or should we take AoEs? I think Felbet is third actually. From what I calculated, Felbet is third. With crit damage included, I guess. With crit damage included, it does go above, but so would Mersault if he had crit. And by crit damage, I mean the 20% crit damage. I might be about equal actually. Pretty insane. But Laysol doesn't require you to sacrifice an ID. You know? Get more Faust, swear my whole life I didn't abuse the S3 spam. That's what I was thinking as well. To not abuse S3 spam. But I'll see when I get it. Maybe by the end of the season, depending on what I get in Battle, I guess. Limbus company as small as you can on your desktop. Can resize it very small. Why? It doesn't generate crit naturally. Yeah, but in MD, you know you can. It's pretty funny though. I don't know. But I can't right now because I'm in full screen anyway. And it can only be used like once or twice max for some soul because of ammo. Yeah. Well, you're not. The thing is, everybody is dead when you use it, so you don't need to use it more than once or twice. But not in railway technically. And you can. Technically, you also have some Sinclair to refuel ammo. Most of the highest damage skill have some restriction. Well, I kind of want to say duh. Obviously, they do. Like, they can just release Insanity from the get-go. At least for the biggest damage. Like, even stuff like Major still requires building up with our blood and all. Except for Faust. But as I say, like, Skill 3 doesn't do as much damage. She still does, like, she's still top 5 in terms of damage, so. Not by that much, though. She does more than Pequod East or Full Envy, which is insane to think about. For example. Or Deviat Rodian as well. It's still too much. She has Poise as well, I forgot. I didn't even count the crit for Poise. Because why not? Why wouldn't she have Poise, you know? The crit damage, yes. There. I'm reading your mind, don't worry. Now yeah, with the crit damage should be 20% more. Yeah, it should be around full stop is cliff. No, full stop is cliff will also need the crit damage. We'll also get the crit damage, so closer to a bit higher than Fire Fist then. To 4th instead of 5th. She wouldn't get close to Wild Hunt or Manager Dawn though. Those are insane. Am I ready for Apagist? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am so ready. Crit damage makes you deal 1.2 damage. It's about this. Yeah, it's not a flat increase. Like, it's not a full 20% damage. But close. Yeah, crit is 20% in damage static bracket. So the way I calculated, what I calculated, I didn't count the crit damage, so 20%, but I did count. I think I put all the rules on the sheet anyway. What I said is like, Poise ID's damage take crit damage multipliers into account, but not the damage from crit themselves. So like for example, like I do add like the 30% here, for example, but I don't put the 20% from crit because anyone can crit with the right thing. Values take into account damage increase from passive and offense level based. No, it was based on the 50 defense, but I don't care about this actually. Based on the same defense enemy, like on the +0 defense level enemy. Damage run into the first decimal, damage calculated for one target, with mention for AoE, skill reuse. Everything, yeah, it's not reading keywords. Yeah, I don't count keywords in damage. Now status is gain from passive or skills taken into account for damage or infliction. Because I also calculated for inflictions. So like if I do take into account coffins and blood. So like for example, if I took Wild Hunt, let's take LMD. I do calculate double tails, base power increase, this deal more damage, all of those conditions, 10 coffins, so all of this as well. Do lands, 3 stacks. Not that the stacks matters. That's what I calculate. And the passive, it has anything in the passive as well. Yeah, this passive as well, 15%. That's it. And so I calculate for this, and everything. Took a while when I did it. Took quite a while. And I do take into account offensive. Also, I do +4. Like I calculate with... No, it's +2 here. So I calculate with +2, for example, here. Or +5 here. So I do times 1 plus 5 divided by 30, for example. Do a singular pull first, not here. I don't need to. Motivate for increased damage on crit though is on the dynamic. Yeah, everything stated in a skill is on the dynamic multipliers. So for example, 120, let's say 100 for the coffin, 60% for the land. Those two additions, those two are added, so it's like 160% if you add those two. So times 2.6. And you add this one, so it's like 20 plus 21% and everything. And the static, you have IDs, offense, defense level difference, you have crit damage, you have observation levels, not everywhere, but when they happen. What else do you have? You have the resistances, both physicals and sins. And I think that's about it. Some increased damage on crit effects that are in static, but those are few and far between. Yeah, I didn't count those in static anywhere. Too much of a pain. Doesn't change much anyway. I think of up against 1 and 2 Bogak banner. It's such a bait. I hate it. It's such a bait, even for newer players. I'm so sorry. Don't pull on this. It sucks. Why would you pull on the stuff you can already dispense anyway when you already have the newer banner to pull on? And you can't even, if you get to 200, you can't even dispense. Like with Yiseng, you can't even get the new IDs on the Bogak banner. It's such a bait. It's horrendous. Like if you want something Rapagis from all of Rapagis, just dispense it. I hate it. It's horrendous. It's so bad. I don't see one good thing. Except for announcers, maybe. But I think not even announcers matter too much. It's so bad. Clash bonuses. Oh, you're right as well. I think it was reduced to 1% per clash, wasn't it? At some point. I think it was reduced. Or was it increased instead? Was it at 1 before and it went to 3? Maybe it went to 3 actually. It's still 3%. It changed at some point, I'm sure of it. I don't remember when though. I'm not gonna bother searching. I'm sure they changed something there. No, for the longest time. I don't know. I'm sure it changed somewhere. I'm sure I read something like this. I couldn't find it, so I wouldn't be able to find it. I don't take it into account Clash Power anyway. Like, let's see. I'm still thinking about Sanctum. I'm still thinking about this idea. This could have been so good if it wasn't so shit. Like, if it was plus 20% per clash, max 100%, be pretty neat. You can do some actually good stuff with this. Like, clash against icons. You have some strategy, clash against icons, skills, and that kind of thing. It needs updates. And now it's all about keywords and it's aced. Because aced still found a way to get in. Where is the curse? Where is curse? Let's not start with curse. Let's not. Oh, she needs his poise. And quite a bit of additional effects, let's be real. Even this is low. This is low rolling. This was high clashing before. This is low clashing. Anyway, Sunshine support passive is back on the menu. We're back on Sunshine solos, baby. I guess we are. I mean, it's just one more, and like we don't know the effect. If it's +1, if it's just +1 final power, depend on the damage, I guess. It's still good. I mean, central, what is central passive? Is passive, I forgot. Boost 10 SP when attacking and 1 blend damage. Oh yeah, that's good. Wait. Well, you're gonna corrode with this. Yeah, it tells them getting into negative mode and afterwards it corrodes them. Let me check. What does Rodia's passive says? Never mind. SP loss effects from allied units support passive. Okay, never mind, we're good. We're good, but it's blunt. She doesn't have blunt, she has pierce. I'm not even, like, I'm still checking. Yeah, she has pierce. Like, it's maybe she doesn't care. Where is Don? Does Don care? Don is blunt. Okay, Don is back. Don we're talking about. The problem is Don can lose SP from this. So this is, do I want to corrode Don into an Arcana slave? I'm not sure about this. Cure Don. Yep. She's a little blunt, so it works. Like there's this one, where's Edgar? Gloom damage up. You don't have Gloom though, so this one is not worth it. You have, where is he? Enclair. Blunt damage. Gloom is good for... Gloom is usable on Rodia. I was gonna say good, no, it's usable on Rodia. Doesn't blend damage. Plus Rise. You have Rise with Queen of Retreat. Oh, you can use this. Man. Why 3 of the 4 minus coin IDs right now with those are gonna be blunt? I mean, why not? Man. You want Sinking Dawn is the question here. What is Sinking Dawn? There is no Sinking Dawn. It doesn't exist. It's not real. It can't hurt you, and it can't hurt enemies either. Or what? Like, you wanna use Fluid Sack with it? That'd be funny. Did you know? You know, Gauss Gregor support passive does more SP damage on U type 3. What? Isn't it? I can't check. Wiki to me. I can't check either. Oh, you lose. No, it's just you lose less SP, which is arguably better or worse. Oh yeah, SP damage you said. Oh my bad. Niche's detail known to me. It's so weird. It's so weird because do you actually want to lose more SP or not? That's the question. Kinda messes up everything. Reminds me of Talisman Sinclair setup before. Well, it still is, to be fair. Like this to this. This messed up so many people. Yeah, you put Roya there, and you can remove. Yeah, I said Faust or on glue. Maybe Faust. If you don't need double echoes. And for charge, I said you change down and you're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can put Roya in there. I don't know how good this could be though without sinking. Especially compared to... The thing is she's gonna get quite a bit of pierce... Like she's gonna get pierce damage up and everything from her statuses. Like, so without sinking, so do we care? Do we care about not having sinking? And you can have help sinking with those two if you wanna use them both. Like instead of East Cliff. What's the good about passive for using Wing Beat on also Element? Yeah, you're right. Especially so Element, I guess. Wing Beat is a meme anyway. I even put Christmas Nightmare instead because it's more fitting for Mola-ish and sinking in general. It's con neutral with Mola-ish. Oh, you're right. You're right that there's that as well with the passive. But Christmas Nightmare is better for AoE and stuff. AoE damage, I guess, at least. This is still a meme anyway. Plus, if you have only Faust, I don't know if it's enough. I guess it's a gamble anyway. Like we're having fun. Wait, does it cause the mana work with... I don't think it works. From skill or coin effect. Yeah, it wouldn't work with the passive effect, I guess. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. I'm so desperate. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I think I'll be done for today. Still lasted about 2 hours. So as I said, yeah, on Friday, Valpurgi stream, shorts between Thursday and Friday. I know the last short I published, well, not the last one because I wasn't here, but the one before were released very shortly after the release of the IDs, or it goes. But my sleep schedule changed, and it might be again later. Once more. Like in between. So like it will depend. I don't know which like on what hour. So probably both IDs on Thursday, the Ego on Friday before the stream. And so on Friday pulls plus missions for Valpurgis and then the guides for Monday hopefully. I think the bit for this week. And then next week MD and everything. I don't know what I'll play. And next MD, like next week, I'll probably have fun with the IDs. I don't know how, I don't know which comp. I'll find something. Maybe Charge. I played Charge recently though. I'll think about it. You can use Solar Element and Wing Beat in the same turn to set up butterflies for Wing Beat. Wow. Wait. Oh, you mean the damage? Makes sense. It actually makes sense. Kinda like it. That's a bit too much though. I kinda like it still. Okay, you can do, okay, I can actually do incredible stuff when I think about it. You can have 8 plus 7 proc, you know, you have 15 procs potentially. With high damage and all. Okay, that's I like it. I like where we're going. Yeah. It's still Mimi though. Wombo combo. That's a wombo combo, that's for sure. Living heals SP on it as well. Oh, it does. Not much. It's like 1. You can expect 1. Because it's like divided by 4. Yes. Which is like more likely. Chance to flip heads. But chance to inflict the departed. Guess you're more likely to inflict the departed still. But you're right, there is something there, I guess. You need to be faster though. Well, I guess he's fast enough. 3-8. Well, he's fast at least. He's faster. Man, I like the setup actually. I'm gonna keep it in mind. I'll be keeping it in mind. I can heal what? 4 to 5 SP maybe? With a bit of chance. With a bit of luck. 4 to 5. And you lose 1 to 2. You actually heal more than you lose. Which is funny. You still start at 70%. That's funny. You get more likely to eat heads with each head. That's actually that's actually funny. But yeah, I would want a setup for wing bit at some point. So maybe that's it for now. Maybe that would be the setup. That's very costly. Well, it didn't cost that much. This is still a 6 SP. 6 cost, 6 sins, and this is 7. Still about the price of a valve. Depends on which valve. A bit more, slightly more. Guess I could go with it. Maybe I'll trade at some point. Well, I need a boss to trade. Maybe I'll trade. Maybe I could trade on 833. Maybe at some point I'll try on 833. Maybe next week, I don't know. Maybe next week I'll do an 833 for fun. With sinking or something. Could be interesting. I'll think about it. Like when 833 per stream until achievements come back, that'd be funny. I'll see, I'll think about it, I'll think about stuff. I don't wanna... Nah, never mind. Maybe I'll do it. Anyway, I'm gonna go for today. That's fun. Already did the planning, so yeah. So thank you for watching. Take care. See you next time. And keep your sanity high in the slow descent to the inferno. Bye bye.